The baby was born on a tightrope, and she needed to learn how to walk as quickly as possible. Just then, a little sparrow flew over. It was attracted by the baby's chubby little feet. So, the sparrow happily began to play with the baby. The sparrow even taught the baby how to walk. The baby's steps grew steadier and steadier, and she gradually grew into a little girl. It was time for the little girl to go to school. The sparrow stayed by her side, and she would share her tasty food with the sparrow. Gradually, the little girl grew into a young girl. She put on a pair of red dancing shoes and danced on the tightrope. The sparrow was attracted by her graceful dance moves. However, at a ball one day, the girl met a boy, and they took a liking to each other at first sight. But the sparrow was unhappy. It pecked at the boy's hand. At that moment, the boy took out a spring. The sparrow, curious, pecked at it but got firmly stuck. The boy helped the sparrow get free. From then on, the sparrow thought the boy was a good person. In this way, with the sparrow's blessing, the girl and the boy became a couple. But then war broke out, and the boy was forced to join the army to defend his country. The girl missed the boy terribly. She wanted to go to him, but the tightrope beneath her feet was covered with iron spikes, and there were obstacles everywhere. The sparrow tried to use its thin claws to bend these obstacles, but it was too small and weak to do so. One day, the sparrow brought back a letter from the boy, who was thousands of miles away. The girl happily picked up the letter but didn't notice that the sparrow was exhausted. However, the news she received was that the boy had been killed in action. The girl walked numbly. Suddenly, fireworks burst in the sky. It was the end of the war. A year later, a baby appeared on the tightrope, and the girl found the courage to go on living. Decades passed. The girl walked very slowly, struggling to move along the tightrope. As she walked, she missed a step. The sparrow caught her, holding her foot and pushing her up with all its might, then pulling her back with great effort. The sparrow led her back, clearing away the obstacles until they reached home. The sparrow was exhausted, but when it turned around, the girl was gone, leaving only the sparrow standing there. It stared blankly in the direction the girl had disappeared. For a long, long time, the sparrow was sad and heartbroken. But then, one after another, snowballs came flying at it. The sparrow happily flew off into the unknown world again. So, what do you all think of this story?